Hello everyone, this is Mudf 13 and I'm kind of happy right now. I just made a little discovery that I'm happy about. This is kind of special for me. I've been in Taiwan for 8 years and I ride all the time, so all the roads in my area I know fairly well. And I thought I knew all the cool spots to visit and to ride and to, explore. I thought I've already explored the majority of what needs exploring or I can explore. And anyway, those on the number 3, which is the main road that the road that I go really fast on in all my vids, that's the 3, and I do it regularly. And I was on the 3, and I'm recording a video, I'm talking video, and it's really windy out, so I think to myself, I need to get off this 3 because it's too windy here, and I need to, just get off of it. So I take the next side street. And actually, I took one little road, and the road went just in and then back out to the 3 again, and I was like, oh, that sucked. So then I go a little bit farther up, and I see another side street that is 2 lanes. I'm like, okay, that probably goes a bit farther in. So I turn down that road, and the next thing I know, I'm on this gorgeous road with no traffic and beautiful temples and flowers all along the side and statues and all this stuff, and no traffic whatsoever. And it's Sunday right now, so Sunday would be the time that people would be on this road, if any time, Like, this is probably the busiest that this road gets. And there's no one. And there's, like, I'll show you, there's my dog. You coming? Like, there's just, there's a few people here, but they're all older. And then you have this, like, beautiful temple here. And then you have, all these gardens, farming here. Then you have this beautiful hotel over there, which has some nice stuff in front of it, some statues and stuff. And then you have some kind of national park here that you pay to get in. And there's like no traffic. I don't see any traffic going in now. I got one car here, and I've been here for about 10 minutes, and this is the first car I've seen to go in. So I'll ask. 是多少钱？啊？要付钱吗？
就不行。你带狗进来不行。
为什么？
啊，就我们这上面非常危险。打球，对。
哦，这是高尔夫球的。
对。
哦 ，OK，了解。
不好意思。
哦，没关系。
好。来，干嘛？
谢谢。
好。
Oh, it's a golf course. I thought it was like some kind of a park. It's gorgeous on the inside. But regardless, he said I can't go in because I have a dog because it's a golf course, which makes sense. You don't want dogs shitting on the golf course. So there you go. You got a beautiful golf course up in the mountains, and then here, look at this. It's like this tiny little triangular hill. It's like a miniature mountain, but it looks like you could actually climb it, and the whole thing is covered in palm trees. I don't have very good resolution on this camera, but take my word for it. That's a beautiful hill. I could take a picture of it and then add it into the video, right? That'd work. Okay, I'll take a picture. Okay, I just took a couple of pictures. It's not as nice from this view. It was nicer from 20 feet back. The view was a bit nicer, but take my word for it. Yeah, I never thought about that. When I see things that have a bit more detail, I could just flick my camera over to picture mode and take a picture, and then just flick it back to video mode and continue on. And that should work. We'll see. It only took me about 800 videos to figure that out. Good for me. So here we have like a tiny little town in the mountains. Be a good place to meet locals and chat. I've actually been to little towns like this that are like, this is not that far into the mountains, but there are some little towns like this that are like really deep into the Taiwan mountains. And I've gone to those towns, and there are people there who have never seen a white person in their life, and that's kind of cool. I had like a kid walking up to me in a store, and he was saying in Chinese, he's looking at me all strange, and he walked up to me, and he wasn't like too young. It wasn't like a little baby. It was like a 10-year-old. And he walked up to me and he's like, "Why is your skin so light colored?" And I'm like, "Because I'm from," I think I just said America, because he wouldn't know where Canada was. Not that I would normally pretend to be American. It's usually the other way around. Americans pretend to be Canadians, so as not to get spit on. I'm sorry, but you know, it's true. Like, there's a joke about, it's not so much of a joke. Even a friend of mine, I know a few Americans that when they travel around Europe, when people ask where they're from, they'll say Canada, just because there's a lot of anti-Americanism around the world. So, oh, it's a big pig. Yeah, look at these roads. These are freaking nice roads. I'm going to be back here. I'll be coming to this road for the next few weeks, exploring it. Like, you know, I just came to a T-junction, and I just checked my gas. I just scared myself. I'm just thinking to myself, I'm way into this road here, and I haven't looked at my gas. And my camera blocks this area, so as long as I'm recording, I can't see my dash. So if my fuel was really low, I wouldn't notice. But I'm okay. I still gotta have half a tank. And at the speeds I'm doing, I'm not using gas very fast. So. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this road, man. It's just a gorgeous road. No traffic whatsoever. I'm glad, you know, like, I'm glad I'm recording, because I'm glad I have somebody to share this with, you know. If I was riding by myself, it would be kind of, I don't know. It's, you know, things are always more special when you have someone to share them with. So, thanks for sharing this with me. Even though it's not in very good resolution. I'm sorry about that. Bye-bye, why don't you run for a bit? Another cool thing about exploring and finding roads like this is I can bring other people here, you know? Maybe next time I go for a motorcycle ride, I can, like... Well, first I need to learn this road. I need to do it 2 or 3 times by myself. And then once I've gotten a feel for it and learned... and just learned it well, then there's, like, mining carts up there. See that? There's, like, up in the... Those are, like, for mining. There's a mine somewhere, and then they load those things up with rocks or coal or whatever it is they're mining, and then they transport it over to the I guess to the highway or something, and then it'll dump it into the truck. Because I guess the mine is somewhere like in the middle of the mountains with the snow. And here we have another little beautiful rest area. Look at that. It's a pagoda, and it's made of like carved wood. It's like, it's all just, it's nice. Yeah. Look at this. Got bushes, got these neat, almost looks like roses on the ground. They're not roses, but it looked like it for a sec. Now check out this thing. It's just made by like sticks. No, except for the support. The support isn't. But that's neat. I can read 3. I can't read Chinese. Oh, man. This just keeps getting better.